Hi there, this is Michael Geirer with Poka-Yoke Design. In this video tutorial, I want to show you how to take the files from your computer and then upload them to the files on your server. And we're going to do this by using an FTP software called FileZilla. And what this is going to do is take the base WordPress files and get them onto your server so we can start our install. So let's get started. Well, hi there, Michael Geirer from Poka-Yoke Design, checking in with our fourth video in the How to Make Your Website video series. So what we've shown you so far is how to register your domain name, how to set up a website host, and then how to link the two of them. And so in this video tutorial, what we're going to do is show you how to get your files onto your web server, so primarily WordPress. For the last, umpteen years, we've been a WordPress shop. They're a great open source content management system and has really just been the software of choice. So we'll get into that in later video tutorials. But right now, we're going to show you how to get your computer to communicate with your online server. So what you need is a FTP software. And there is a free version of FTP at FileZilla, FileZilla project.org. So FileZilla. So what you want to do is navigate to that website or Google it. And depending upon what platform you're on, we're on a Mac, we'll just go ahead and download the FileZilla client. So click the link here and then click the green link and head over to SourceForge. They're going to give you a couple little advertisements and then a little pop up here. So we're going to download it by clicking Save File, and that's quick right here. And so go over to your download file and hit that, and it's going to go ahead and execute the file that you've just downloaded. Once you have FileZilla installed on your computer and up and running, go ahead and open it up, and this is what you're going to see. So the first thing we need to do is over here on the left-hand side, there's a little link right here, the Open Site Manager. We're going to click that. And so we have a lot of sites open up right now, but the one we want to do is we want to create a new site. So let's go ahead and delete that. And we're going to click this button right here that says New Site. And it's going to give us some different options. So we first want to name it. So because, hopefully your business will grow and you'll have lots of different sites to add, you want to make sure your naming convention is really good. So because this is our shared server, I'm going to put shared, then we'll do underscore, and then we'll just do PYD help. Click that. And now we need to get information from our host. So if you signed up with Liquid Web, this is what the email looked like that came to you. So any other host is going to give you the same bit of information, but what we're interested right now is the FTP Login Information. So for Liquid Web, what they gave me was this little URL right here for a host. The IP address usually also works, but because they've identified this as the host, let's use this. So we're going to copy that, bring it over here to our host, paste that in. Port is 21. We're not doing secure file, so we don't need to do 22, but just 21 right now. Leave the FTP file transfer protocol as is, and explicit FTP over TLS, if available, is just fine. What we want to change here is the login type. We want to bring this down to normal, and now we need to go ahead and get our username and password. So the user is right here. Go ahead and select that, copy it, paste that in here. And then we use 1Password for getting our password information stored. So I'm just going to navigate over to Liquid Web and copy my password. Right there. The next step is to go over to this Advanced tab right here, and we need to set our directory. The first thing we need to do is set our local directory. So this is the files that are on your computer. So we click Browse. I like to keep everything organized in a websites folder on my main directory. So websites, and then keeping the same naming convention that I used for my server name. So shared underscore PYD underscore help. Click open. And that's going to log that in here. Now we also need the default remote directory. Now what we can do is leave this blank and it'll go to the root of the folder. But what we're interested in is the public HTML folder. So what we want to do is let our system know that. And we do that by doing /public_HTML. This is what the server is going to spit out when the domain name points to it. So let's just shortcut to it because we don't need anything deeper than that. So once we have all of this information entered, so we've got our host, our name, our password, our directory on our home computer, and the directory on our server, we can go ahead and click connect. And any kind of warning that comes up, we can accept it. And what we see right now is everything's blank. So we've got this CGI bin folder. We can ignore that. And then, so on the right-hand side, this is our server. On the left-hand side, this is our computer. And everything's blank right now. And that's okay. So in our next video tutorial, we're going to show you how to start moving files and getting your WordPress website set up.